Your court television news starting now.
Good afternoon, everybody, and may I say technically good morning to my friends on the West Coast, and welcome to a very special Halloween. Hold on. This might be a little bit more spookier. Halloween edition of the NJ Courts TV news channel. And boy, oh boy, it's been about, 2 weeks since our last court update? Now, I've been live since then. You know, we've done fun stuff like the Balloon Fiesta. We made canna butter just a few days ago. Went to a car show and a pagan festival just over the weekend. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done some court updates, and we've got some catching up to do today, ladies and gentlemen. So I will get straight to it. But before that, I want to say hello to all the members of the jury, and hello to all my mods in chat, and hello to all the viewers, including you, the haters. Well, you guys are up there, the haters. But we're going to have some fun today. We've got about, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals that we've got to do some catching up on as far as court updates. And if we have time, if you guys are still feeling it, I may be introducing another YouTuber that's gotten in some trouble, or at least at the bare minimum, like just sharing a little bit brief information as to what happened to them, who their name is, and all that sort of stuff. And then maybe on the next court update, we'll get more into the nitty gritty of things if we want to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty informative, pretty exciting show. So kick back, relax, go get yourself a little beverage. I've got myself a little Stewart's Orange and Cream. So I'm going to be sipping on this throughout the show to keep myself quenched. But let's say hello to everybody. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a super sticker. Yes, I did. Darlene Valenzuela, thank you so much for that $5 super sticker. As a matter of fact, let me jump over to my phone. I see it. The hand clap. Thank you so much for your support. As always, my friend, you guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels if you got them, please. I got to be careful not to knock down my Stewart's here, because that's going to be a fucking huge mess if that goes on the carpet. But we've got a pretty good show. But before we get to that, I say it like I said, I was going to say hi to everybody. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. But let's see, who do you get first in the house? ICU took the first place, as in first in chat this afternoon. Welcome, ICU. Dawson taking second place. Welcome to Dawson, and welcome to my mods. We've got Sunshinery following in third, and another one of my mods. Welcome, Sunshinery. Who else we got in chat? We've got Pama No Week in chat. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Riot Coke in chat. We've got Token in chat. We've got Sicilian Princess in chat. Good to see you, Sicilian Princess. Going down the line, we've got Queen Mother in chat. Hey. What up, Roofer? Hey, yo, Roofer in the house. Who else we got? Going down the line. Grunge Truck. Not yet. We're going to go over a little brief update on Trina, but her sentencing technically is going to be December the 5th. So a couple more months, she will be sentenced. But she did just have a hearing yesterday, as a matter of fact. So I got an update as to what happened from her yesterday's hearing. I think I said that wrong, but you guys get it. We've got Ken McDonald in the house. Good to see you, Ken McDonald. All right. I think we've got to the bottom. So, not yet. We've got Kelly in the house. Hey, NJ, just getting ready for work. Kelly, well, I hope you can hang out and chat, or if at the very least, put on them ear pods, put that volume up, and listen while you're at work, if you're allowed to. But welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, ladies and gent, I think we've reached the bottom of the line. So welcome to everybody. If I missed anybody, welcome to the chat. Like I said, we've got a pretty informative show. We've got about 5 individuals we're going to be doing updates on. So let's just get started with it, all right? And cheers to everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful October, and I hope you guys got an exciting Halloween planned. You know, Halloween's my favorite, Fart, yeah, it is my favorite. What was I going to say? Brain fart. Jeez, that's a bad brain fart. What is it called again? Halloween is a holiday. Jesus Louises, that was a bad one, MJ. It is my favorite holiday of the year. So this is a precursor to our Halloween party, which we're going to have some fun. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but you know how we do it at the NJ Courts TV channel. We'll have some fun, definitely. I think we need to do a bonfire. What up, Juan's Casa de Puta LLC? Juan Casa celebrating an 11-month membership. Even got Dobby saying what up. Hold on, let me jump up there and say what up to Juan's Casa. Let's go, my friend. Juan's Casa, thank you so much for being an 11-month member. Almost 1 year. And I appreciate your continued support. Next month, you get that OG badge, my friend. This Gavel Slam goes out to you. All right. So I think we're going to go in somewhat of an order. So let me give you the quick itinerary here. So we're going to start with Hampton Brandon first. Then we're going to jump over to Trina Golden. Then we're going to stop by and do an MGL update. Yes, you heard right. Michelle Sabate, MGL. Then we're going to finish up with Justin. Well, kind of finish up. Then we're going to finish up with Old Girl. So we've got right after MGL, Justin, and then Old Girl. And then, like I said, I'm going to leave that for the end, a little surprise. I've got another YouTuber. Some of you may know who they are. I didn't know who they were. Again, I appreciate you all sending me a lot of these tips and everything. As a matter of fact, it's kind of nice to introduce somebody that's not of the same community. You know, a lot of these people we cover tend to hail from the same community, or at least they claim. We've mixed it up, you know, but I think the last few people have been from the same community. So, you know, it's always nice to introduce a face that maybe some of us have never seen before. So, again, if we have time, if you guys are still feeling it, I will introduce that individual tonight or today, excuse me, not tonight. And then worst case, I might just have to do like a whole separate court case update on them on my next update, just because it's a lot of info. So here we go. Hampton Brandon. So I think last time we left off with Hampton Brandon, we're just going to take a look at his case notes. He had been placed on an electronic monitor bracelet. He had been instructed not to go near the residence that he had been allegedly trespassed on, and therefore was arrested. So he's currently on electronic monitoring bracelet. Not too sure where he's hanging out at since he's not allowed to go back to that residence. But there is some new info as far as what his lawyer has been doing for him. So we're just going to quickly go over that. I'm not going to go over all the documents just for time's sake and, you know, just to keep it not so boring. But let me show you exactly what's going on with Hampton Brandon really quick. I'm going to share with you guys the court case information. As always, this is all public information that you guys can fact check me on and access. All right. So let's jump over that. And I try to put everything in order so that way I'm not going crazy looking for this stuff. So let's see if it worked today. Oh, it did. Wow, that's awesome. Kind of. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just start right here. So we're going to go to the Broward County's main website. That way you guys can kind of see how this works. Let me take this off here so you guys can see. Oh, I kind of have a new little, actually, I don't like the picture-in-picture just because sometimes I'm blocking stuff. So let me take myself out of there. I think that's this one. Oops, no. This one? No, it's this one. There we go. I think, yeah. Yeah, that's what we usually do. Okay, here we go. So we're going to jump over here. We're going to do a case search. We're going to go to Grosso. First name Brandon. Again, all public information. And we're going to do search. All right. So Brandon's got a few cases here, but we're going to the bottom here. All of them have been disposed except for this last one here. This is the pending case that he's facing. Now, remember, he was originally facing a felony charge and a misdemeanor charge, but it appears that they have changed that felony charge and have dropped it down to a misdemeanor. And I think I went over that with you on our last update. But just in case you missed that, I just wanted to make that clear because that is something that is important as far as the degree of the charge being changed. So he is currently facing a misdemeanor degree or what they consider in Florida. They have different degrees of misdemeanors. So he's got an M1, which I believe 1 is the highest, just like a first-degree murder. That's going to be for violating his pretty much what they call an injunction, domestic violence injunction, or pretty much violating his, we call them ROs here, restraining orders, but I think they call them, what are they, POs over there in Florida? Protection orders. So pretty much there was a protection order that was filed against him. He violated it. And then on top of that, he was also trespassing. So that was the second misdemeanor that he was charged with. So he was arrested back in July of this year. Just again, give you guys a little bit of context. And again, he had a hearing on, let's see here, most recently October 10th. And then he's got his next hearing coming up November 15th. That one is going to be an in-person hearing, it appears. It's going to be at 8:30 a.m. And this is out of Broward County, Florida. But going back to those notes I was telling you about, so I'm going to read you something just really quick. This was the only one out of all these court documents. And again, you guys can access all these documents here. But the one that I want to show you has to do with his, let's see here, the state responding to something, a motion that I believe his attorney filed. So pretty much, yeah. So this is the state's response to the defendant's demand for disclosure of impeaching information and supplemental correspondence. So pretty much his attorney was pretty much demanding this kind of what they call, I'll just start from the top. The state of Florida, through the undersigned assistant state attorney, files this response. This is the response to the aforementioned pleading/correspondence pursuant to Brady versus Maryland, requiring disclosure of all material evidence in its possession which is favorable to the defense and not available through the exercise of reasonable diligence. So pretty much they're asking for anything, any type of and all material evidence that would favor the defense in this case. Sounds kind of weird, but realistically, they already kind of have to do that. It's called, I think, a motion for discovery, which was already filed by the defense. And that's where the defense files a discovery motion, meaning that they're asking for all evidence that the prosecutor's office is going to be obtaining and also going to be presenting in court. So their response, without reading everything, was pretty much, hey, we're already doing that. And this is pretty much a stupid correspondence, and we're not going to respond to it, in short. Okay, again, you can read it yourself. Another interesting thing that his lawyer filed was, let me go back here. Oh, and this is what I was reading earlier. Sorry, I forgot to share it with you guys, but this is, like I said, just kind of what I gave you a brief summary on. And again, you can read this yourself. But we're going to go back over here really quick. And there was a demand for an alibi. This is demand for notice of alibi. So I guess according to the state, now I'm going to read this. This is the document that I'm going to read. But in short, pretty much it sounds like Hampton Brandon now has an alibi to which is kind of weird. An alibi usually means like, a story, pretty much you're giving the police a story as to why you shouldn't be charged, right? An example would be like, say they're alleging that you robbed a bank, okay? And they think that you're this guy with this mask on that they have on the footage, okay? And they got other reasons to believe that you're that individual, but you are saying, nope, that's not me, and I can prove to you that's not me because I was at work during that time, right? So that's an alibi. So then the court or the police are going to ask, well, we need to, either have witnesses, state that you were there, evidence like maybe a camera footage, if your work has, cameras that you're there, et cetera, et cetera. So kind of weird. I'm going to just read the document, but as you can see in the kind of the response from the state, it seems kind of like, I think they're kind of even just like, okay, sure, but how are you going to give an alibi pretty much to when the cops got there, you were there? You know what I mean? That's why they trespassed him. They arrived there and he was there. They had to arrest him. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, I don't know the whole story. Maybe they didn't arrest him at the residence that he was trespassed at. They arrested him down the road, and he's claiming he was never there. Who knows? But either way, I'm going to read this for you. He does have his opportunity to give an alibi. But again, this is just some of the new paperwork that's came out. So this is going to be the only one I'm going to read, and then we're going to move on. So starting from the top, in the county court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida, state of Florida versus Brandon Jason Grosso, comes now the state of Florida by and through the undersigned assistant state attorney pursuant to Rule 3.200 Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure, and hereby makes demand upon the above-named defendant to file and serve upon the aforesaid prosecuting attorney a notice in writing if it is his or her intention to offer. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't share this tab. This is what I'm reading here. His or her intention to offer evidence of an alibi in his defense, to state in such notice specific information to the place at which the defendant claims to have been at the time of the alleged offenses, and to state as particularly as is known to the defendant or his/her attorney the names and addresses of the witnesses by whom the defendant proposes to establish such alibi. So just like I said before, they're asking for witnesses and what evidence do you offer in your alibi to defend that you shouldn't be charged with these charges. They're particularly asking for 4 hours either before or after the 2:10 p.m. arrest of at or near, and I'm not going to read the whole address, but this was on July 24th. So, hey, I guess it's his right, and so they're going to demand the notice for alibi, and they're waiting to get that alibi from him. So there we are. All right, so let me jump back over here with you guys. So, again, a little bit boring. I know, nothing exciting yet, but hopefully we'll have some more news come his next hearing coming up November 15th at 8:30 a.m. All right, Trina Golden. Trina Golden. Let's move over to Trina Golden. Trina Golden. All right, so we are at currently the court case notes for Trina Golden. Again, this is all information that you guys can access. I'm just going to read really quick the court note from her hearing yesterday, and then we're going to move on. So with Trina, she had a hearing yesterday, October the 17th, and here's the note from that date. So it says, plaintiff appears by Obermeyer, defendant appears in custody with attorney Brunkhorst, bond modification denied, comment, new counsel denied. So, and then let's read the next note. This is stamped yesterday's date. It says order to disperse funds. Not sure what that means, but that's what it reads. Now, going back to the first note I read, where it says bond modification denied. That's what that hearing was scheduled for yesterday. That was a bond hearing, okay? So it appears that the judge denied the modification. They were obviously probably asking to reduce the bond. And it sounds like they, again, were asking for new counsel. So I'm not too sure. I'm trying to still get in touch with the and I doubt they're probably going to give me much information as to what's going on between her and her counsel. But I'm trying to get in touch with the district attorneys to give me a press release as far as to answer some questions I submitted in email to what's one, just to give me a brief summary of what's going on so far in the case. And two, I asked as far as what's the reason that she's asking for a new public attorney or public defender. If you guys remember the last update I gave you guys, they had requested a motion. Sorry, let me go back down here. There's a few motions. This was a motion for withdrawal. So for whatever reason, her private attorney that she had hired, with money, they had submitted a motion to withdraw, and that was approved by the judge. So then she was assigned her previous public defender, the public defender she had from the beginning that she dropped, and then she represented herself for a bit, pro se. Then the judge said, listen, you got to get an attorney or we're going to assign you public defender again. She went ahead and hired the private attorney. That attorney went ahead and withdrew right before the sentencing hearing, which is kind of weird. And now she's been appointed her public defender. So again, it appears she asked the judge for a new counsel. So I'm not sure what's going on. What I think is probably happening is the public defender is telling her one thing and she's not agreeing with it. And she thinks that, if she gets another attorney, that can change. But, these public defenders, a lot of them are really good lawyers. Okay. It doesn't mean there's some brand new lawyer out of law school that doesn't know what they're doing. So a lot of them do this because out of the, I wouldn't say kindness of their heart, but they do it as a kind of to be a civil servant to their community. They understand that people that need public defenders are indigent people that can't afford an attorney, and they're providing that service at a very reduced charge because although they're still compensated by the state or the city, but it's not nearly what it would, they would charge if it was a private attorney. So not too sure again what's going on with that, but either way, they denied her bond modification yesterday, and it appears they denied her request for new counsel. She's got her sentencing hearing coming up December 5th. I am going to put in a media request to see if I can attend that hearing through Zoom. Because that's what they've been doing. Now, I want to see if I'll be allowed to record, but worst case scenario, at the bare minimum, I want to be able to at least attend the hearing on the Zoom when they do it through Zoom. So I'm going to be putting in that request. We'll see what happens. But either way, we'll find out what she was sentenced on. They'll put it on the notes here come that date. Now, that same date, they're also going to take care of her, pretty much her probation violation. So let me show you something else from Trina, and then we're going to move on. Also, there was somebody, I forgot who it was the last time we did an update on her. I think it was somebody that was claiming they were a relative of her or friends of a relative, but they were stating that she was going to get released into a halfway house and la, 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 la. Well, we had also confirmed that day that didn't happen, but just to verify, she's still in the custody of the, I believe it's Johnson County, County Jail. There you go. And just to prove to you guys that, let me just make sure you guys can see this. This is the Johnson County Jail booking information website. And right now we're going to show currently in custody. There's Trina Golden. We'll hit the details. And there she is, still in custody. And as a matter of fact, they've got, just to remind you what her bond is, she's got on the distribution of drugs and death charge a $750,000 bond. And then she's got a $25,000 bond for one probation violation, and then another $25,000 bond for another probation violation for a second one. So when we add that up, that's $800,000. So 10% of $800,000 is what she would generally need to come up with if she's going to be bonded out through a bonding agency. You guys do the math. That's a lot of cash. Also, not to forget, she's already been bonded out a few times, and then she revoked her bond somehow. They put her back in jail. So, although they weren't going to get any money back, it still makes it more difficult once you revoke a bond to get bonded out again. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure she's going to remain in jail until the day of her sentencing. But it appears that she did try to put in a bond modification. So maybe somebody is out there loaning or able to help her out in this case at a certain price. But obviously, they weren't able to meet that. All right, so let's move on. Let me jump back over here with you guys. Hey, Kimberly! Kimberly's celebrating a 10-month membership. Hey, NJC. Hey, Kimberly. Thank you so much for being a member of the jury for 10 months. Kimberly, this gavel slam goes out to you. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels if you got them. I don't know if you heard that, Kimberly, but Dobby's even saying thank you. All right, so moving on. Oh, wait, I forgot we're in Halloween mode. I was going to dress up as Ski Mask Andy today, but I figured that would be kind of boring. Also, I didn't have enough time to get my vacuum and start on working on a hickey here, so it was a little too late. So instead, I'm just going to be Lobster Boy. You guys remember Lobster Boy? All right, so moving on to MGL. One of the fan favorites, Michelle Sabate. So let me clear all this shit out of the way here. Let's go right here. Okay. So let me just kind of give you guys a little context on Michelle. I know I said I wasn't going to be covering her civil side, which is including her divorce case, which I'm still not. But because there were some questions regarding that, and I did get into that, I am going to update you guys on those issues. That's about it. Remember, this channel has just been covering her and will continue to cover just any criminal actions against her. Most recently, we covered the charge having to do, which has already been disposed of, having to do with her allegedly well, not allegedly anymore, but being charged with making threats to a 911 operator. I forgot the exact charge or how, but it was pretty much like that. Anyways, she's got divorce going on the civil side, which many of you know. Last kind of update I gave you was because people were wondering about what was going on about possibly her getting evicted since she had already been, I think it was her third citation for contempt the judge had ordered, pretty much saying you got to get the hell out of the house. And I think, what was the date she had to get out? Let me go to her paperwork here. We're going to jump over to her court case info, but pretty much there was a date she had to be out of. That's already passed. And it appears that there's now been a fourth, let me say that again, citation for contempt ordered by the judge. So we're going to read that together. And we'll move on to our next individual. A lot of you may already know about this, but for those of you that not, let me get you a quick update. Again, we'll just read that document together. This is stuff that you guys can access again. And if you want, there's other documents that have also been filed that you can read through, but that have been filed since the last update I gave you. But we're just going to read one of those documents. So just give me a second and I'll get that popped up here for you guys. Oh, definitely a squatter roofer. I mean, at this point, she's most likely maybe facing some criminal charges, if they can find the right ones to charge her on. But anyways, let me read to you what this says. Okay, come on. Remember, you had this in order. Yes. Okay, here we go. Moving down the line. There's Trina. There's Harris. Okay, here we go. So again, this is all public information you guys can access. Oops. Try sharing your screen again. Restart your browser. Oh. All right. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, it was giving me some notice that you guys may have lost my audio, but here you go. Just let me know in chat if you're having any issues. But this is her court case info. We're going to go down here to the bottom, and we're going to read her fourth citation for contempt. She's also got a hearing coming up. For those of you that are writing these down, she's got her next hearing coming up November the 6th. I saw Sicilian had mentioned something about her possibly being in Florida, which is great, but she's got to be back in court by November 6th, unless she puts in a request like her ex-husband Etienne did to attend that hearing over Zoom. But as of right now, I believe she does have to be there in person, unless I read something else. All right, so let me just share this tab with you again. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Excellent. We're going to just read through this really quick. Again, this is a fourth citation for contempt. So starting from the top, in the Superior Court of Harris County, State of Georgia, Etienne Sabate, the petitioner, versus Michelle Sabate, the respondent. Fourth citation for contempt. First paragraph. Comes now Etienne Sabate, petitioner in the above style case, by and through his counsel, pursuant to blah, 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 and all other applicable Georgia law, and submits this, his fourth citation for contempt against respondent, and shows to the court as follows. On May 10, 2024, the petitioner filed a third citation for contempt against the respondent for failure to comply with certain terms of the order on second citation for contempt. A hearing was held on June 17, 2024, and the respondent was found and held in willful contempt. On July 17, 2024, an order on third citation for contempt was filed with this court and is attached here to as Exhibit A. The order on third citation for contempt provides in relevant part at paragraph 1 as follows. 1. Contempt. The court finds and holds the respondent in contempt of the amended order on second citation for contempt, which was entered on December 22nd, 2023 in the Superior Court of Harris County, Georgia, civil action file number blah, 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 for respondent's failure to pay the monthly mortgage payments, for her failure to maintain the home in a clean, show-worthy condition, and for respondent's actions which have thwarted petitioner's efforts to list the marital home for sale. Second paragraph, court order requirements. The court orders respondent vacate the property on or before 11:59 p.m. on September 20th. There you go. That was the date she had to be out of. So again, the court orders the respondent to vacate the property on or before 11:59. Oops. Let me go back here. On September 20th, 2024. At the closing of the sale of the home, the petitioner shall first be reimbursed all monies owed by the respondent for unpaid monthly mortgage payments and any additional monies owed by the respondent for her one half of out-of-pocket home repairs and by the petitioner, and the balance of net proceeds shall be split by the parties equally 50-50. Fourth paragraph, petitioner shows that since the day of the entry of the order on third citation for contempt, the respondent has failed and refused to fulfill the terms of either of the aforementioned paragraphs. More specifically, petitioner shows that the respondent has failed to pay any monthly mortgage payments and respondent has failed to vacate the property. So, according to this, it's saying that she has failed to pay any monthly mortgage payments and obviously she's failed to vacate the property. Respondent, fifth paragraph. Respondent should be found and held in willful contempt, and the court should order the respondent to be immediately removed from the property by law enforcement. In addition, the court should consider any and all additional remedies in order to ensure the petitioner does not have to continue with subsequent filings. Sixth paragraph. Petitioner shows that he has been compelled to further engage his legal counsel to pursue this relief. Petitioner has incurred substantial legal costs in order to pursue these issues, and petitioner should be awarded all of his attorney fees and expenses of litigation to be paid by the respondent. Meaning, and through some of the other paperwork I've read, his lawyer has had to serve her pretty much all these copies of any of this paperwork that we're reading. So that costs money. Physically drop it off at her address is what I think I read, on top of the other legal costs. So wherefore petitioner prays as follows, that a rule NISI issue requiring respondent to be and appear before this honorable court show why the prayers of petitioner should not be granted. B, that the respondent be found and held in willful contempt of this court's order on third citation for contempt dated July 17, 2024. That the court exercise its punitive / criminal and or civil powers and incarcerate respondent until such time as respondent purges herself of the said contempt by complying with the dictates of this court's orders. That petitioner be awarded any lawfully authorized interest, if any, on amount past due and owing to petitioner by respondent. E, that the court under any and all additional remedy, I can't read that the court, any and all additional remedies available, that petitioner be awarded his attorney fees and cost of litigation for having to bring the within and foregoing action, and G, for such order and further release that this honorable court may deem just and proper. So that was filed by Etienne and his attorney, the petitioner, and it does appear that the court has scheduled and has ordered Michelle to appear at this NISI hearing. Okay, I don't know if you pronounce it no, I don't think you pronounce it the way I want to. I think it's just called an NISI hearing. But anyways, I'll show you really briefly where that is, just so you guys can see, there is proof of that. So it should be this newer one here. Yeah. I think it's this one that's got the new date. Originally, they had it for, she had to appear some date before the end of the month, but now they changed it to November. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, oh no, it was 29th day of October, but then they changed it. Yeah, this is the old one. Let me get the new one that's got the new date. So here it is. So the plaintiff's fourth citation for contempt having been read and considered shall be filed and copied together with this rule NISI be served upon defendant as required by law. The defendant shall appear and show cause before the Honorable Bobby G. Peters at the Harris County Courthouse, Hamilton, Georgia on the 6th day of November, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Why plaintiff's request to relief should not be granted. So there you go. That's what the next date she's got to appear by to pretty much answer to the judge, everything that we read that was requested by the petitioner in the fourth citation for contempt that was filed. So I'll keep you guys updated as much as I don't want to get into the civil side of this. I've already started. I'm not going to be as informative as I am, when I'm covering the criminal cases, but I will get you an update. But there you go. Next hearing, we said then, will be November 6th at 9:30 a.m. All right. Next person, Justin, and then we're going to finish up with Old Girl. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me check in with you guys in chat. Make sure you guys are still alive. How's everybody doing? Seeing here. What up, Kentucky Fried Tofu? What up, Pamela Week? Let's see anybody else I seen coming in the chat that I didn't say hi earlier. What up, BFTV Clips? Lock and load. I'm about to answer your question. Whatever happened to Justin? So with the Justin update, he actually reached out to me. So I'll pull up the DM here from Justin. Pretty much not much happened. As a matter of fact, let me share with you the his court case info. They're pretty much just continuing his case. But let's jump over to Justin. Perfect segue into Justin here. All right, I believe this is his court info. Yep, here it is. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Oops, you can't. That's why I always double check. All right, there we go. I wonder how it looks when I do this. Does that make it bigger? It blocks stuff. I don't like that. All right. So, let's go over here. All right. So, Justin had a hearing on October 4th at 8:30 a.m. It's been continued, as you can see here. It was labeled as further proceedings. And he's got his next court hearing coming up December 3rd at 8:30 a.m. Now, let me read to you what he said in his communication with me on the old IG Instagram. All right, let's see here. Geez, is he just under Justin, I think? I know what is, let's see. I think it's Justin. Yeah, there it is. Justin. J. Dillinger, 1776. Okay, so here we go. So just to remind you guys, he is currently facing, and I don't know if it's on here. Let me just pull this up here. Does it have his charges? Some of these court case info websites aren't very informative, and this is one of them. Yeah, so it's not showing them, but either way, I'll remind you. So he was, I don't know if you guys remember, because, he had a few things happen to him. Remember, his last incident was something allegedly happened, and I won't get into it, where he had caught himself on fire and was, had to pretty much be in the hospital for almost a month, and had some pretty much major surgery as a burn victim. He had second and degree burns all over his body. So, that may be confusing to people, but this happened before that. Okay. So this had to do with, and again, we did bring him on at an interview. So this is, I'm kind of summarizing what he quoted on that interview. But pretty much the story was that the police got called to where he was at. They had to search him for whatever reason. When they searched him, they found some narcotics on him. Because he was on probation, that violated the probation. So he was charged with the possession of the narcotics. I think it was possession of methamphetamine. And then he was charged with violation probation. Okay. And that had to do with the charge having to do with some type of knife or something like that, weapons charge. Okay. So I don't remember why the cops were called. I think he had one point even had said that it was, what was it again? I think he swore he even had, no, I'm not even go there. I don't even want to say that he had blamed callers. I don't know if he was on live stream or not, but either way, we never really got to the bottom of it. It was just the fact that the cops got there, they had to search him, they found drugs, and then that was violating his probation. So that's why he found himself going to the court system. All right. So here's his message here. Okay. So I'll get this out of the way here so you guys can see this beautiful face again. It reads, just thought I'd give you an update. I'm in court waiting for the lawyer to get here. If you wanted to update whoever, just needed something to cover. It should be interesting. I got a hunch going in, unfortunately, and minimum not proud or bragging, but it's who the alleged it is. Couldn't really read his grammar there. And then I said, hey, Justin, just saw your message. Thank you. Was going to do an update once I saw the case. Website, get update. But of course, I'd rather hear what happened directly from the courtroom. If you'd like to share it, we'll definitely share it with my audience. So then he responded, they just continued. Not real sure. It just didn't get handled. It's only a PV, so makes me think there's more from the DA coming my way. But I don't know. I got bad. DEC third, BAC. I don't know if he was trying to say something about he got bad third-degree burn. And then I asked him, are you still being charged with the drug possession charge? I noticed they had 2 cases listed under your name for today's court docket, so I figured it was for the possession charge. Yes, should be a possession in violation. It just continued, not sure why. So they continued both cases. They're hearing both cases at the same time for the both charges. Yeah, pretty much you heard it from him. They just went ahead and continued the case, and we'll find out what's going to go on come December, we said, is his next hearing. Let me go back to my notebook. Yeah, December 3rd at 8:30 a.m. All right, old girl. Let's finish up with old girl. You can't read meth rumbles? No, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't speak meth. What up? I think I already said what up, BFTV clips, but if not, hello. Oh, I think I got some of that on my shirt. I don't know if you guys saw my shirt for the day, but rocking my Polar Dawn shirt that Dan the Glassman gave me, gifted this to me as helping out. I wouldn't say I was much help, but helped a bit as part of their morning crew for the Polar Dawn, or the Dawn Patrol, as part of the balloon fiesta. So shout out Dan the Glassman for my balloon shirt. Even got my, oh, shit, got it right here. Got my balloon pin. Oh, perfect segue, actually. Not a pin. I got my balloon. This is also my my necklace, pendant, however you want to call it, that I got from him. Now, he does this. He blows these. He's a glass artist. And this is to match this balloon here. Pretty cool, huh? So we got these at the Balloon Fiesta from him. And if you guys are interested in these, you can reach out to me and I'll get you his email. But he does all sorts of cool glass work. As a matter of fact, if one of the mods don't mind sharing, and I know we've been sharing it a few times, but it's cool. If you don't have anything else you want to do and you're tired of watching these people do nothing at all, Go watch Gan the Glassman blow glass. It's very awesome. It's almost like ASMR, okay? But he does all sorts of cool stuff. He used to do even pieces, bongs. Doesn't do those anymore. He does little miniatures now for that mini world stuff. He even showed off this. He had a mini frying pan set, but it was glass. So you could actually cook on it. He had it was literally little 3 mini pans in each other, all glass. But anyways, he gifted me this balloon here. And I'm going to find out a fun way to give this away. But this is going to be a giveaway to one of the lucky members of the jury. We might even open this up to everybody, okay? I usually like to take care of my members of the jury, but I got some other stuff that I'm going to be doing a giveaway on. But I'm going to figure out a good way to give this away. But one of you lucky viewers will get to take this home, this awesome handcrafted balloon that was done for the Balloon Fiesta and was gotten by me at the Balloon Fiesta by Dan. So I'll figure out a good way. We'll probably save that for Halloween. We're going to have like a little party for Halloween. So we'll do a bunch of giveaways that day. We're going to have fun. Actually, let me move these out of the way before I slam the table and break these. All right. Look what I got still. Some cookies. I'm going to save these for Halloween time. I had 5 of them, so I only got 3 left. Let's just say I ate 2 of them the other night. I've never slept 8 hours of my life till after then, and it was fantastic. It knocked me out. So note to self, you just need 1 of them. I bet half of one of these would be great, but I'm going to take 1. But yeah, these were the peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cookies we made. Reese's Pieces peanut butter cookies we made with the can of butter. So if you're interested in watching that live stream, I got 2 VODs up. We had to split it up in 2 VODs because the first half we made the can of butter, but you got to let it simmer for 4 hours. Obviously, I wasn't going to have you guys sit there for 4 hours. So once that simmered, we did a second part, which is where you see me finish the can of butter. And then we made these bad boys, which came out awesome. And they've got some potency to them, I must say. All right. So let's finish up with Oh Girl. For some of you that aren't familiar with what? We've got a 99.9. No, I'm going to call it $100 super chat that says LFG fire, 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 fire. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I've got a new way of saying thank you to all my big donators. Let me introduce you to the NJ Courts thank you song. Thank you so much, Dawson. Spam those gavels if you got it, please. And ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this thank you song from the NJ Courts TV channel.
Let's go. Listen, NJ Courts is the man who brings all of the news. From the facts, he exposed every single one of you. No, it's not just for views, it's a personal listen to the haters just like you. I hope you get the lesson. Don't like him, that's fine. He will expose you every single fucking time. Yeah, keep your nose clean, get up on the drugs, don't steal, don't lie, stop giving them a buzz. He grab the hits on you, they hit to hit all the trolls with his badass moderators. So next time you decide to do a crime, remember NJ Courts will be exposing you in time. Yeah, let them go. NJ Courts. Yeah. NJ Courts. NJ Courts. Welcome members of the jury, let's go. Yo, NJ Courts is the man who brings all of the news. With the facts, he exposes every single one of you. No, it's not just for views, it's a personal message to the haters just like you. I hope you get the lesson. Don't like him, that's fine. He will expose you every single fucking time. Yeah, keep your nose clean, get off of the drugs. Don't steal, don't lie, stop giving them a buzz. He grab hands on you, haters, they hit all the trolls with his badass moderators. So next time you decide to do a crime, remember NJ Courts will be exposing you in time. Yeah, get some gavels.
Shout out to Dawson for the new thank you song. We got to change it up. You know, I think the crab dance was fun last year. We had a hell of a good time. Now we've got the thank you, members of the jury. Thank you, members of the jury. Oh, wait, no, it says, welcome, members of the jury. And sorry, you're going to get that stuck in your head all day. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. I owe you Gavel Slam Dawson. Now I can go buy some new shoes. I need them. So thank you. I appreciate that. I got shoes 2 years ago before I left on the New Jersey/New York City road trip. We went to go record the Controller Court coverage there in New Jersey. Those shoes are finally done. So I think I'm going to go buy some with that. So thank you, Dawson. I appreciate that. Because all that IRL we've done, wore those shoes out. So I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody out that supports this channel. Thank you, all the members of the jury. Thank you, everybody that turned anniversaries today, this month, next month. All right, let's finish up with Oh Girl. And then don't forget, before we end today's stream, I'm going to, at the very least, introduce you to a YouTuber that got in some trouble. And we'll talk about her a little bit more. We're going to get into that rabbit hole this today. But we're just going to be peeking in. We're not going to jump in it, but we'll get in it. We'll get in it. But before we do that, let's wrap up our previous court coverage that we've already started with Old Girl. For some of you that don't remember Old Girl, this is Ski Mask Andy's. I don't know where he's at now. I think he's moved on. I think he's picking up ladies at the Senior Citizens Community Club now. But Old Girl was the sidekick that, if you guys remember, was the one that had kind of like the loud sports car that was driving him around. And when he was in that one motel for a while, she was in there helping him sell his you-know-what. And that's Old Girl. Anyway, she got in some trouble. She got in trouble in Rogers County. We'd already started, giving you some updates on her. She had a hearing not too long ago. As a matter of fact, she had a hearing. Her next hearing is October 22nd, but let's just jump over to her case. She had a hearing, I believe. This is going to be off the oscn.net website, which many of you are familiar with. This is the same website that we've looked up many of Ski Mask Andy's criminal records and cases. But she was originally charged with a couple of charges. I'm not going to go into that. They did change for whatever reason. So now she's just facing a misdemeanor charge of threatening to performance act of violence. Same thing that her sidekick Ski Mask Andy's charged with, except he's got two of them, one for each of his parents. But I think she originally had like a battery charge or an assault charge. Not battery. I think it was an assault. There was even something we had read that involved a knife. But whatever reason, she is now just facing one charge of threatening to perform an act of violence in violation of 20 Oklahoma State Statute 1378B. I'm trying to see if it shows what she was originally charged with. I know it doesn't show it here. But anyway, she had a hearing on the 8th. And here's the court notes. I'll just read this to you. It says, Judge Pazzo, no CR. I think that means no court reporter. ADA, Assistant District Attorney Thorpe, present for state. C. Stone, Drug Court Coordinator, present. L. Stauffer, Mental Health Liaison, present. Attorney Wantland, present for defendant in RCJ, which is Rogers County Jail. Case comes on for further staffing due to jury trial being continued. Court orders matter continued to October 22nd, 2024 at 2 p.m. So I'm still a little confused with this because when we had read her last court update, it appeared that they were trying to see or possibly submit her for approval if she could get approved for drug court. But then I'm reading something about something saying here that due to jury trial being continued, which would make me think that she's pleading not guilty to that charge. And usually drug court, is something that they give to you as part of like a plea deal. So I'll find out some more information. What I'll do is kind of like what I'm doing with Trina. Let me get a hold of the DA Rogers County, the ADA, the Assistant District Attorney, and see if they'll be able to give me like a little news or press release on this case. But realistically, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with, are they going to try to get her in a drug court, or is she pleading not guilty and that's why they're going to a jury trial? Hold on. Wait. Comes on for further stuffing due to jury trial being, okay, I got it. Now it makes sense. I forgot. This is a really small courthouse. So I have a feeling what they're saying is they had to continue the case because of staffing, and that's because there's a jury trial going on, and that's why. Not her jury trial. See, now that's starting to make sense. So ultimately, I think they're still trying to get her in a drug court, but it sounds like they weren't able to do much on this last hearing because there's some type of jury trial going on, and that's why they had to continue it so that they have more staffing. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just trying to read this as best as I can, but I'm pretty sure that's why that now makes sense. There we go. Excuse me. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry. It looks like we got another donation I missed, and I apologize. Oh, shit. We did. We got another $99. Just call it a $100 donation from Adorn. Thank you, Adorn. And it says, hey, NJ Courts. Adorn. This gavel slam goes out to you, and you guys know what time it is. Get ready to jam out, ladies and gents. I told you you're going to be singing this all day today. Adorn, this goes out to you. Get ready.
Let's go. Listen, NJ Courts is the man who brings all of the news, all the facts, he exposed every single one of you. No, it's not just for views, it's a personal. Listen to the haters just like you. Hope he did the lesson. Don't like him, that's fine. He will expose you every single fucking time. Yeah, keep your nose clean, get up for the drugs, don't steal, don't lie, stop giving him a buzz. He can grab the hits on you, that is to hit all the trolls with his badass moderators. So next time you decide to do a crime, remember NJ Courts will be exposing you in time. Yeah, let him gobbles. NJ Courts. Yeah. NJ Courts. NJ Courts. Welcome members of the jury. Let's go. Yo, NJ Courts is the man who brings all of the news. With the facts, he exposes every single one of you. No, it's not just for views, it's a personal message to the haters just like you. I hope you get the lesson. Don't like him, that's fine. He will expose you every single fucking time. Yeah, keep your nose clean, get off of the drugs. Don't steal, don't lie, stop giving him a buzz. He can grab the hits on you, haters, they hit all the trolls with his badass moderators. So next time you decide to do a crime, remember NJ Courts will be exposing you in time. Yeah, get some gobbles. NJ Courts. NJ Courts. NJ Courts. Let's take courts.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Adorn. Oh, my gosh. Woo, even not having to dance as much as I used to with the crab dance, I'm still, it's burning up in that plastic. That's what does it. All right. So there is your old girl. That's your old girl update. So to be continued. So unfortunately, Justin and old girl, not the most interesting information, but both of them pretty much to be continued. All right, ladies and gents, let me see what you guys are up to in chat. And then old girls is going to be Sunshinery at 2 p.m., October 22nd, 2 p.m. As a matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. Let's do this. We need to add that to our... Yeah, NJ, you're the one late, not the jury. All right, let's add Old Girl on here. October 22nd, 2 p.m. Old Girl. Oh, actually, I need some help. I erased this here. It's the puke green, and I don't know who this is. It's like a kind of a long name. It was above KK, next to MGL and the Nick Rakeda. I always want to say Ricada, but it's Rakeda case. Rakeda. I always say it wrong. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But if anybody remembers, please let me know. But either way, oh, actually, we need to add a color for Old Girl. Huh. You know what? Let's go ahead and retire KK. And we're going to use KK's blue for Old Girl. So this regular blue is going to be Old Girl. Oops, that's not blue. Or that was blue, but the cap was wrong. What the hell? All right. What the fuck is... There we go. Old Girl. And we said October 22nd. That's going to be a Tuesday. We'll put our little blue box there. And we said 2 p.m. And that's Central Standard Time. All right. So we've got Old Girl coming up on the 22nd. And we got EBZ coming up on the 28th. Don't forget, EBZ's got his in-person court hearing. That's already been, what, rescheduled, and rescheduled how many times? And that one is going to be October 28th. Wait. That one didn't get rescheduled, right? Let me just double check. For some reason, I feel like his did, but let's see. That's going to be it's Travis County. Travis County Court Records. Let me just double check really quick. His name is weird. Like sometimes it finds it and then sometimes it doesn't. It's like hit or miss. But if it doesn't come up here, I'll double check that and keep you guys updated. But I'm pretty sure that's up to date. I'm pretty sure that was the one that had already been continued and that was the new date. Hey, Dobby. He's trying to dig a hole in the couch or just trying to make himself more comfy. That's what he likes to do. All right. Well, for whatever reason, it's giving me a problem, of course, when I needed to find out. But I'll keep you guys updated. But, yeah, let's just assume nothing's changed. That should be scheduled for the 28th. And that pretty much concludes our calendar for October. As far as court updates, we've already started. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a new rabbit hole right now, okay? As a matter of fact, and again, this is a new YouTuber for me, but maybe for some of you, you may know who this is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just go ahead and share this individual or YouTuber's channel. So this channel creator goes by Brooke. As a matter of fact, I think, let me read you my little introduction here I had. It's like I said, I'm not very familiar. I'm just learning as I read, but this here is her name's Heather Brooke Clark. Again, all public information, but she goes by Brooke on YouTube, just like it says there. Anyways, she's from North Carolina. I guess I'm not too sure what type of content she does, but pretty much I've been told she's just like another female version of Ski Mask Andy. Okay, just another e-bagger, e-scammer. She's got a pretty extensive criminal history record that includes something allegedly having to do with her breaking one of her kids' arms. She most recently was just got in trouble and is being charged with causing a scene at a Planet Fitness that she was live streaming at. So let's just go right to that live stream and we can just see exactly what happened. I haven't even watched this, so I have no clue what happened. I know it starts at about the 8-minute mark of a 1 hour and 14-minute live stream, which is titled Full Glute Routine. So I guess she was trying to live stream herself while she was doing her routine at Old Planet Fitness. But I think Sunshinery knows a little bit more. So thank you, Sunshinery. If I say anything wrong or you want to correct me, by all means. But let's take a look and see what happens. So I've got 2 videos I'm going to share. And then that'll be my little brief introduction into Brooke. And we'll get more into this rabbit hole. But we're going to watch the pretty much interaction between her and the Planet Fitness employee. And then she's got a video where she's, I guess, talking about herself getting arrested. So her case is already available to look as far as through public records. We're going to watch the video, but just to give you some context, she was charged with a misdemeanor charge of communicating threats and a misdemeanor charge of simple assault, which looks like stemmed from this incident that we're about to watch. So without further ado, this is the YouTuber known as Brooke, and I guess this is the incident that's got him most recently in some trouble and now going through the court system. So here we go. Excuse the lagging. That's coming from her video here. Well, she's got about 40K subs, so she's got a bit of a following. I wouldn't call her a very small YouTuber like some of these other ones we've covered. Oh yeah, well that's already a no-no. You're not supposed to be recording in the locker room. I can already tell you because I am a current member of Planet Fitness, and they tell you right outside the bathroom, no recording, no cell phone usage in the restrooms. Can you hear the music now? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So I'm getting something saying that you guys can't hear. Could you hear start talking? Because I'm just sharing this like I usually do, so I'm not too sure what's going on. And there should be music in the background that I can hear. I don't know if you guys heard that. Let's see here. I'm going to just add it back to the stage and hopefully that fixes the issue. So Rufus says he can't hear the audio. Can't hear video? Okay. Let's see. Huh. Let's see what's going
Hey. How you doing? Good. Do you know if they're ever going to get anybody out here to fix the Wi-Fi? It's been broke for like months.
No, it's your, the laptop connect, right?
No, it's all 3 of my devices, and actually about 6 different devices. And when I talked to Ian about it, they said that it's been broke, that nobody's phone works on it. So I was just wondering if they were planning to get somebody out here to service it, or.
I don't even know that there actually knows that there's any trouble with it, but I'll tell them not to.
It's fine. I just,
Oh, hi,
everywhere I go in this town, there's no Wi-Fi. Everywhere. Yeah, I know. I've started to notice that. Super small. Don't work too hard. All right, let's get started. So I got headphones so that I can actually get into my workout, because typically without music I can't push out what I can push out. Let's see if I can hook onto the Wi-Fi. Have Wi-Fi. So now I'm off the Wi-Fi. No connection problems. Now it works. Now it works. Making sense. Now it works. It's trash. Look how stupid people are. Fred's an idiot. Who else? Ooh, Jay-Z, idiot. Bunch of idiots. Obsessed with me. Can't say nothing now, can you? Can't run that shit talker, can you? No, I hate Planet Fitness. I hate it. It's the worst gym. They don't even have what people need for bodybuilding. They don't have any of the necessary equipment for people who are actually long-term gym goers. They have equipment for people to do cardio. That's about it. And half of the equipment that's in there is useless. They fill up the gym with useless equipment instead of putting in equipment that people would actually use. You have to wonder why they do that. For instance, this one, and it's not $10 a month, it's $30 a month. Nice try though. Then get missing, loser. Look, what is this? That could be 2 Smith machines right there that people would actually use. See, there's 4 back there, and we have to fight over those. This whole room is useless equipment. All of this. All of this is useless. If you use that, it's not helping you. This either. Useless. Useless. Yeah. Actually, I'm not. I'm recording me. I'm actually not allowed to record in the women's bathroom. I'm allowed to record out here. So when did they start this rule? It has not been a rule. No, don't worry about it. I won't be back. Don't worry about it, because I've already been treated like shit by all of your staff anyways.
You also have a video out there of one of our staff members. And
who? It wasn't a staff member here. That's in Winston-Salem. The man cleaning the bathroom? That was in Winston.
Our staff said that you have him on TikTok or something.
I don't have anybody on TikTok. It's all lies. You see how they just make up policies because they don't want the truth of the fact getting out that they're fucking, that they freaking groom children, that they have 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds in the gym. Their policy states anyone can film in the gym. They can't film in the women's locker room. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have anything to say to you. Get out of my face before I go to jail.
No video recording or photos other than gym members is permitted without their prior consent. So you have to have all of that. And it says
I don't have to have anything. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
I'm gonna walk you out.
Yeah, I don't walk me anywhere, bitch. Math, or just I don't need shit from you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up before I go to jail for busting.
Go ahead and leave right now, bro. I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna take this. What? Grooming of fucking children? The grooming of children? Get out.
Bitch, you got the right one.
Yeah, you got the right one too, bro.
Bitch.
Let's go for it. Let's get that.
You see how okay, let's go, bitch. Come on. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Let's lock this shit in the car and whoop this bitch's ass. I got it on camera.
Come back here.
Come on, bitch.
You're banned.
Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Yeah, Ying. Call him. Call. You're the one that said you wanted to whoop my ass. Come on. I don't give a fuck how I look. I'm the only sane person in this town. Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. There you go. That fucking meth face. That all of a sudden Planet Fitness been acting funny. What I say? What I say? Because I'm homeless and I slept in the parking lot. They don't want me here. What did I tell you? Now she's coming up with makeshift fucking rules. Now, policy as is followed. No filming in the female locker room. You can only film inside of the gym. She could get just coming up with fucking bold-faced lies, saying that I can't. There's a freedom of fucking, you can record whoever you want, whenever you want. What is she talking about? So I already knew that the bitch had a so here's what, you heard what she said. What'd she say? She says that Alex felt like I had a video of him. First of all.
All right. Well, I think that gives us enough context as to what happened in the gym. This lady is, I'm telling you, this is the first time I've ever watched this, okay? No joke. I didn't even know what happened. So, Sunshinery, thank you for the tip. I am not even kidding you. I am blown away because this is literally like a female, like I said in chat, this is like Ski Mask female version, man, 2.0. Not to mention, I see a lot of characteristics from a lot of the other females that we've covered that act like this. So it just amazes me that it doesn't matter what community in this YouTube world that we all are part of, we all seem to have the same type of, little scam artists, e-beggars, shit talkers. And sadly, it's kind of what I would consider the bad side of YouTube. I think for the most part, there's a lot more good to bad on YouTube, but there's always that 1%, and it's slowly growing. And that's the thing we've got to be, I always say, stay vigilant, keep your head on a swivel, because although it's just 1%, this group is slowly growing, and when they reach out and they start becoming nuisances like they are in the public, that's when it does become a problem. I don't care if you're locked up in, like I said before, in your little dungeon downstairs, ordering DoorDash all day long, not leaving the house, okay? If you want to do that all day and spend your life doing that shit, go right ahead. But my problem is when these people start mixing and intermixing with the public and start causing problems, start breaking the law, So anyways, we're going to fast forward now to another video here from Brooke. Again, I'm just barely learning about this individual as of today, but this seems to be, I think this is a video that she posted having to do with now either an interaction she's going to have with the police or the interaction that's already happened with the police stemming from this event. And while that's playing, I'm going to see if I can go ahead and pull up her court record, and we're going to pull up and just look at really briefly the charges that she's currently charged with, get some court dates and see when her next court date is regards to all this, because I'm definitely interested. Apparently, I was reading some other things that, because she's, got a somewhat of a following, 40K plus subscribers, she's actually made a Reddit. So she's on Reddit. And the Planet Fitness that she's been recording in, or that this incident happened in, actually found wind of her on this Reddit and has actually now started communicating with a lot of the people in her chat. And I guess they're finding out more about who this individual is. So it's getting really interesting. We'll just put it that way. So, and And Sunshinery, you correct me or add anything, please. But now we're going to go to this is titled, I'm Going to Jail. This is another one of her streams. This was 4 days ago. It's got 5.3K views. So she's somewhat a little bit popular. Let's see here. Let me share this here. I don't know why I was having a problem earlier with that. All right, present. Oh, I just got to go to it and just share that tab instead. Duh. Share this tab instead. Let me make sure you guys can see. Yep. All right, perfect. So we'll just start from the beginning. It's a 4-minute clip, so we'll just play it from the beginning to the end.
Cops show up. They woke me up. I'm being a bitch because I'm like, you know who I am. They know exactly who I am. Y'all stop fucking being for real right now. He says, I have a warrant for your arrest. I said, for what? He says, communicating threats. So the lady at fucking Planet Fitness that singled me out, threatened to fucking, got me charged with fucking communicating threats. I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose fucking everything. I have no way to get out of fucking jail. I have no money to get out of fucking jail. I have nobody to help me get out of fucking jail. I'm gonna lose fucking everything over something that I didn't even fucking do. Y'all know that lady fucking singled me out. You know exactly what fucking happened. So I'm putting my shit up so that I can fucking. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not talking to you. Oh, okay. First of all, they always handle these things so fucking poorly. What did I say? They come in the middle of the night just to fucking cause problems. They said all of a sudden I have a fucking warrant for communicating threats. I have not had a criminal fucking charge in over 10 years. All of a sudden, you see? All of a sudden, this is how they fucking treat me. I mean, I haven't been in any kind of fucking trouble. And then all of a sudden, fucking Planet Fitness. Remember the lady at Planet Fitness fucking said, you can't film in here. When did you start this? That's not even a fucking policy. Go look it up. Go to Planet Fitness. Look it up. It's not even a thing. They start shit. I said, if you didn't want me to film, could have just said you don't want me to fucking film. No, she threatens to whoop my ass in the middle of Planet Fitness. It's all live, you guys. And now all of a sudden, days after that, I have a warrant. I haven't had any kind of criminal charge. All of it's live. She said, go outside. I'll whoop your ass or whatever. And I was like, really? You're going to whoop my ass? Really? I have her on camera saying that she's going to whoop my ass. Good. Okay. Like. Yeah, do you have a lawyer or something like that? So you can. A lawyer. Y'all, this shit's unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. It literally makes its fucking self. All of it. Man, do you hear this? Y'all have not had a criminal charge on my record in over 10 years. And all of a sudden I walk into a Planet Fitness and now I have a charge for communicating threats. Y'all, you cannot make this shit up. Y'all were there that day. Y'all saw it all. This is it. So now I'm going to lose it. This is how homeless get treated unfairly. And all of a sudden, you know, now I'm going to jail for something I didn't even fucking do. Absolutely. They wait till the middle of the night to come and wake you up so that you're pissed, so that they can say, oh, well, you're a bitch. And no, motherfucker, if it was you. Am I going to be able to bond myself out? And what will I need?
Man, like I said, you'll go in front.
Will I be able to bond myself out? And if so, what will I need?
That will be up to a magistrate.
Well, what would I need? Do I need my ID?
You can bring your ID, you can bring your wallet, you can bring your phone. Yes, ma'am.
This is unbelievable.
Bring your keys.
Yeah, that way we can lock it. So nobody can get in it. Yeah.
Well, nobody's gonna be able to get in it anyways. I'm gonna be in jail. Who do you think? You think I act like this if I had a mama and a fucking daddy to call? Like, you don't get it because you got people. I get it.
Do you have anything in your
no, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't have. You just saw I had to put on fucking underwear, sir.
I was trying to give you privacy.
God, please.
Well, I have to check you anyway. Do you want this coat going with you and everything?
I do. It's freaking freezing.
Okay.
I ain't got no clothes on. I ain't even got a damn shirt on. It's October.
We appreciate you being polite.
No, whatever, dude. Whatever. What did I tell you? I fucking call it every fucking time. This shit, you know, after a while, you can predict what's gonna fucking happen.
Good.
Yep.
I got to put him in the back, okay?
Okay. Now he's telling me he has to handcuff me.
Yes, ma'am. It's a court to our policy, okay? And this stuff is going to go front with us. I'm going to put this in a bag, okay? And you can go ahead and cut it off.
Oh, that's it right there. Damn, that reminds me of a lot of people we've covered. My God. I think that was everything. Yeah, that was the whole clip there. Let me share with you. Like I said, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole. We're just going to be peeking in today, but let me just give you an idea of something here. So, this is just, again, just through North Carolina's eCourts portal. Okay. So this is kind of just like doing a court case search, but this is just for the state of North Carolina, mind you. Okay. Let me show you what her criminal history looks like. And does this not remind you of somebody else's criminal history that we've looked at? My gosh. So this is 2 pages. First page is 10 cases. Second page has 3 cases. So it looks like a total of 13 cases this individual has. I mean, I'm scrolling right down here for you so you can see. Let's go to the second page. There's the second page. There's 3 more, 11 of 13, or 11 through 13 of 13 items. These are maybe her here. This is another Heather Brooke Clark having to do with some other cases in other counties. But yeah, obviously it's very extensive. I was trying to look up her most recent case number, the one having to do with this new charge. I'm having trouble bringing it up here on the website, or excuse me, on the platform, so I can share it with you guys. But give me a second here. I'm going to try to just share you the screenshot so you guys can check this out. It also has got her next court date. But again, this is something that you guys, public info that you can access. I just got to get the exact website. But at the very minimum, let me at least share with you guys the screenshot. Give me just 1 second. What a trip, man. And I guess she lives in her car too. Nothing wrong with that, but you know, obviously, like I said, we've seen a lot of these YouTubers, e-beggars, e-scammers, whatever you want to call them, that act just like her. I mean, my gosh, that was just crazy. Right. So I just downloaded that. All right, here it is. All right, so let me share this with you guys. Oh, I got to open it now. Okay. And then I got to go here, present, stop screen. And let me go present, share screen, window. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this. Excellent. So this is the case details here. Let me go back to that screen. You can see our next hearing looks like it's going to be October 31st up here in the corner. And we've got 2 misdemeanor charges, one of communicating threats and one of simple assault. So that is what it appears she's allegedly being charged with currently. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sunshinery. Now I got the site, but either way, this is what you would see here. So this is the case details for her current case that's having to do with this incident at the Planet Fitness. So yeah, we'll start following this individual, especially if you guys are interested. Was kind of reading through chat, and it seemed like a lot of you were. So I will start keeping an update on. We'll add her to the calendar, and we now need to assign a new color to Miss Heather Brooke, aka Brooke, on YouTube. Or excuse me, what's her? Is it? Geez, these people that have the middle names that are like first names always confuse me. I guess is it her first name Brooke? Is that right? Let's see. Yeah, Heather. Excuse me. Her first name is Heather. Her middle initial is Brooke. Last name's Clark. There you go. All right. Let me get this all out of the way here. So that concludes what I had for the afternoon. And thank you guys for all your patience. I had a blast with everybody. Let me just double check my notes. In the meantime, if anybody has any questions, any comments, concerns, complaints, please let me know in the chat. If you want to do it on more of a private basis, please feel free to contact me via the channel's email. Feel free to contact me via Instagram. I've got a public Instagram anybody can access, and anybody can reach out to me. Hey, Dawson, you have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much for all your support. I had a blast. And most importantly, thank you so much for coming up with that awesome song. And I look forward to jamming that out now. That was awesome. I want to say a huge thank you to all the supporters today. Thank you, Kimberly71, for turning 11 or 10 months as a member of the jury anniversary today. On our way to a 1-year anniversary. And thank you for all your continued support. Thank you, Dawson, so much for that $100 super chat. And thank you, Adorn, for that $100 super chat today. Not going to get $200 pair of shoes, but we definitely got some donations that are going to be going to our next IRL stream, whether that be a court, what do we call it? Court coverage stream, or doing something like we did with the balloon fiesta. But as always, all donations 100% go back into this channel and are the reason that this channel continues to grow and exist, and it can't do it without your guys' support. And I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys, especially all you guys as members of the jury. I appreciate all your monthly continued support. We've got plenty of members that are OGs, meaning that they've celebrated already a 1-year anniversary as a member of the jury, and I appreciate that. So, ladies and gents, without further ado, I think we're going to call it a stream. Hey, Spirit in the Sky Blue, good to see you. You have a good one. I think I saw a few new names in chat that I didn't get a chance to say hi to. What up, Rob, Ohio? Just got in. This Trina. Was she already sentenced? No, she was not. She'll be sentenced in December, Rob. She had a hearing yesterday, which just had to do with a bond motion. She was trying to ask to reduce the bond, and that was denied. I guess she's trying to get out of jail before a sentencing hearing, which, hey, it is her right, but denied. But her sentencing is December 5th at 3 p.m. All right. So, e-begging Nader, good to see you in chat. Let's see who else. Let's see. Come on in. And if I miss some names, I apologize. But again, I appreciate everybody being here today. Next stream I have planned. What do we got planned? Well, we're definitely going to have some court updates, probably after the EBZ court date coming up on the 28th. And then we've got Halloween. It's going to be on the 31st. So we're definitely going to have a Halloween stream. Okay, we're going to do something fun. But we'll definitely have something in between. I don't know if I'll do either. Remember going back to our kind of magical bean journey, or if you've been following me on the kind of cannabis IRL streams. We just recently did some canna butter and made some cookies. I showed you guys earlier. I think we're going to make some. You guys are going to laugh at me again. Some cannabis. Hold on. Sav, did I say it right this time? Some cannabis sav. You know, if you don't know what that is, it's just kind of like the Ben Gay version, but it made out of cannabis and doesn't smell nasty and it makes you feel really good. I'd like to do a few of those jars to give out some presents for Christmas time. And I want to make some more canna butter. That way I can give some out to some relatives for Thanksgiving and have some for an awesome stoner Thanksgiving, which we're going to do before real Thanksgiving. So I have a stoner's Thanksgiving planned. Hopefully you guys will be able to join, and we're going to get blitzed. We're going to cook all sorts of good shit with that canna butter and have a great time. What up, Jack? Jack, your button should be in on Monday. Who else is getting stuff this weekend? Jack should be getting a button on Monday. And there's another individual. Should be getting your button tomorrow. Just to let you guys know. All right. Yes, you guys got virtually wasted with me. I had a blast with you guys on that stream. That was a lot of fun. And no joke, man, that shit got me. So it was good shit. Very good shit. Here's the cookies. Like I said, I had two. And it wasn't because I was trying to get high. I was just hungry the other night. This is all I had for dessert. So, you know, I was being a little fat boy, and I had two of them. They're big, but I wanted two of them. And next morning, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? But I got 3 saved. We'll save these for Halloween. And then we're going to make some more shit for Halloween. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff for Halloween. But yeah, we're going to have a really cool, fun rest of the month. And got court updates, fun IRL stuff planned. I may even have something planned for the Day of the Dead celebration, which some of you may not know about. That's November 1st through the 2nd. We have a lot of counties here in New Mexico that celebrate that with all sorts of cool celebrations. But maybe we might head up north again to Santa Fe. Remember, we were just up there for Zozobra, and the same people that put Zozobra on, which is the Lions Club, they're going to be putting on a huge Day of the Dead event. It's a 2-day event, 2-day festival, free. You know how I like free, open to the public. They're going to have a big old Day of the Dead parade. They're going to do it just like they do in Mexico City with those big old figurines or people that I don't know what they are, like big old puppets they dress up as, all sorts of crazy shit. I'm not guaranteeing it. We've done a lot of trips recently, and I kind of like to maybe just take a little chill time. But we'll see what happens. But either way, I definitely want to schedule I like to do some court coverage. I'd like to do probably, I don't know who, but I would like to attend a court hearing sometime soon and bring you that court coverage. It's one of our favorites. You know, you guys like it. I think our last court coverage was in Georgia. We went down for MGL's hearing. I think, yes, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, you guys, I did. I slept like a baby, and I don't sleep at all. That's my problem, okay? I suffer from insomnia and night terrors, and I didn't have any of those. I mean, I was so out, I didn't even dream. Usually so what happens is, give you a little personal info here. What happens is I fight my sleep as much as I can. So even though I suffer from insomnia, even when it gets down to 3 days that I haven't slept, I will fight it because if I fall asleep, I have horrible night terrors. Okay, that's the thing I hate the most is the night terrors, all right? So what happened is this time I fell asleep and I didn't have any night terrors, which was awesome. Now, do I want to eat 2 of these every night? No, but at least now I know maybe that could be something that's helping me, and maybe I might look into something that's, maybe that RSO, that Rick Simpson oil. Remember, we were going to make some hash oil too. So that might be something I might look into, is maybe just putting a little hash oil and before nighttime, and maybe that'll help. But we'll see. But yeah, it was awesome. Definitely helped me out. So I really look forward to that and learning more about that process, and it's been fun. The Loser, what up? Hollywood Forever Cemetery has a huge event for the Day of the Dead. Oh, excellent. I don't think I'll be able to go to Hollywood, but too bad. That sounds like a blast, man. Definitely, I still have been planning and wanting to go to the West Coast. I got a lot of viewers and friends that have been asking for me to go down, and I still am going to be heading to the East Coast sometime, but I've already been to the East Coast, so I owe my West Coast friends a trip, but maybe we'll plan something before the end of the year. Can't guarantee that. I was kind of trying to slow down a bit before the end of the year now, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah, definitely will be heading to the West Coast sometime. That I can promise. Maybe you should eat cookies every other night. We can try that. But I'm thinking just get whatever I put in here, which was the butter, and maybe getting the butter, but doing it more of a concentrate, which is like that hash oil, and maybe that'll help. I think what it is just more the concentrate. So we'll see. Just trying to think if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. Oh, for the Halloween party, we're going to be giving out a lot of cool shit. I showed you guys one of the giveaways already. I got a lot of shit that I collected from the Balloon Fiesta, from Zozobra, from all sorts of other cool things we've been to. So we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways that day. And we are going to be finishing up the button fundraiser for our good cause. I'd like to wrap up the year doing finishing that fundraiser and being able to do a big donation to whatever organization or nonprofit, or we can do two like we did last year, and be able to help those out. So we're still not finished with that project. It will be continued, and we'll finish up strong. So thank you everybody that's helped support the button fundraiser, which is our fundraiser for a good cause. And I'm really excited to sell all those buttons so that way we can take that donation and donate it to whatever you guys decide on. We're going to do a big vote at the end and let you guys decide on. Last year, we helped out 2 nonprofits. We helped out a local animal shelter here in Las Cruces. And we helped out the, don't help me, I already got it. I know St. Jude's Hospital, which was awesome. I see their commercials a lot. I'm glad that we were able to help out that organization. I'm still on the animal rescue, you know me. And we actually met a really cool animal rescue at the, the Pride Parade or Pride Festival. That was the Pity Rescue. So, yes. And there's a few other rescues that we've met at these other festivals that we may look into helping. So, absolutely. And we also were talking about helping out that rescue that was helping out that other YouTuber with their dog. Remember Sunshinery? So, I didn't forget. So, we'll get back into that project. But again, I appreciate everybody coming out today. And we'll finish off October with the court updates and some fun stuff. Okay, I promise. As always, okay? All righty, ladies and gents. RP Foundation. Let me write that down. Never heard of that. RP Foundation. What are they about, the loser-o? Lisa Richards, X-Doc. Thank you, Sunshinery. RP Foundation. Shadow's doing much better too. Good. All right. Well, I finished up my beverage, so cheers to you guys. It is Friday, TGIF. I hope you guys have a fun, safe Friday and weekend. Don't forget, keep that head on a swivel. Make sure and check that 6 every once in a while. And most importantly, take some time to love somebody, please. No more hate. Please. Just let's end 2024 on a good note. That'd be awesome. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Again, I appreciate everybody's support, everybody coming out to watch, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, take out those earbuds, lower that volume. Don't say I didn't warn you. NJ Courts is officially, hold on. Dobby just jumped off the couch. You ate that shit, huh? He's already like, fuck you, I'm out of here. That was funny. He like leaped. He knew what was coming. NJ Courts is officially out of here. Peace, everybody. There we go. Peace. Have a good one. If I don't see you till next month, have a happy Halloween. Take care, everybody. Peace.